Today in this video, I'm going to be talking about the tech I carry with me every day. So I'm sure it's no secret that I am a student, and this is the school bag that I carry with me every day. It's very clearly a JanSport bag, and I like it for a few reasons. It's not a camera bag, it's not anything like that, because I don't carry a camera with me every day. There's just nothing interesting to shoot. There's a couple good things I like about this. This bag is only about $60 in Canada where I live, so it's a really good deal. There's lots of cargo space in the middle. I got lunch, I got books, I got textbooks, it's crazy. And then there's also a dedicated laptop slot right at the back here. And we'll get to that and what's in there. And it's great for protecting a laptop and keeping it nice and safe. And the zipper is at the back, so it's harder to steal. Starting off in this front pocket here, that's actually my keys. But if we unzip this part, we get to some of the accessories I have. MacBook Pro charger, spoiler alert for what's coming later. Got to keep this with me. I do a lot of video editing, both for classes and for this YouTube channel on the go when I'm at school. And this is key because batteries die, it happens. Then over here, we've got this 1 terabyte Seagate drive. It's super slim and portable, super slim. And I keep it with me for that reason. And it also has one of these USB-A to USB-C adapters on it. And I would like to mention, I've done individual videos on a lot of these products. So if you want to check those out, I'll leave them all down there in the description in a list. And I've also done a what's in my camera bag video a little earlier this year. So I'll leave that in the end screen in case you want to watch that after this video. Also in here, we have a dongle because MacBook Pros, and this one is pretty superb. So it's USB-C, as you can see, get it? And you can charge, there's 60 watt charging pass-through, there's USB-A 3.1, and then there's HDMI and VGA. And some people may say, Kyle, why do you have a VGA adapter? It's a school. There's projectors, there's things like that that use a legacy connector like VGA, and it's good to have. Let's move on to this kind of center pocket. This is where a lot of stuff goes. And the first thing I have here is a Logitech wireless mouse. This is the M310, and it's super awesome because it's small, it's compact, and obviously it's Logitech. It has great tracking, everything like that. But most importantly is that the USB dongle for it is stored inside the mouse with the single removable AA battery, which lasts forever. I've only changed the battery once. I've owned this mouse for 3 years. So it's very good. And of course, never want to lose this little dongle. So it's stored inside the bottom of the mouse. Superb little thing. Cost me about 40 bucks. Then also in here, we've got kind of a new addition. This is a little pouch that I keep a lot of my other accessories and dongles and stuff in. Because I carry a lot of chargers and things for all of my technology. So let's take a look at what's in here. You open it up, that's upside down. You open it up and there is a lot of stuff. So let's start with something. So right here, I have my USB-A SD card reader, and it also has micro SD. I think I've mentioned this in a couple of previous videos. USB-C to USB-A adapter. Then I also have this long USB-C to USB-A adapter because their solid metal build means you can't actually fit both of them in the MacBook Pro at the same time. Then I have this funky little thing. This is a USB 2 portable hub, and the cable for it is actually stored in the bottom. This thing costs like 14 bucks or something like that, and it is USB 2, but it's still very handy because on the MacBook Pro that I have, there's only 2 ports other than the headphone jack. There's only 2 USB-C ports. So it's USB 2, but it's fine if you just need to, read a couple photos off an SD card or plug in that wireless mouse that I mentioned. So it's just a few extra ports in case I need that. Then I've got this Apple 5 watt charging brick that I actually found just kind of at school. And I just keep it, to charge my wireless headphones, which we'll get to, and, just small stuff like that. And if in my phone, in a pinch, if I just need a few extra percent. I like it because it's small and it actually fits in here. Then I have this. It's a VGA to DVI adapter. And you might say, Kyle, why do you have a VGA to DVI adapter? And to which I respond, schools, projectors, legacy connectors, old monitors. You just never know when you're gonna need this. I've used it a couple times. Then in the bottom of this little pouch, we've got 2 microfiber cloths. And this is for cleaning my devices on the go. I did a video a little while back, which will be in the description, about cleaning laptops and other electronic devices. 2 microfiber cloths is the way to go, so I keep those with me. Then I also have a basic micro USB cable for my phone, headphones, and then I also have a lightning cable, which we'll get to why in a minute. And then that's the entire pouch empty. And this is just super, nice to have for organization, because all this stuff used to just be loose in that front pouch of my bag, and it was terrible. Moving on to the interior of the bag. If we take this big zipper, we can see I've got books and books and books. And normally I would also have my lunch in here, but I'm not going to school right now, so I don't. It's the weekend, thank goodness. The only tech thing I keep in this main compartment is this. This is the case for the Tautronics Sound Surge 60s, which I did do a video on. I like these headphones a lot, and something I've actually noticed is they have a nasty auto fade to kind of cover up the little bit of audio hiss that is sometimes present. So video editing with them is kind of terrible, which is why I also keep the included aux cable that came with them in this case, because sometimes it's just better with wires. I hate to sound like an old person, but that's just kind of the way it is. Then we get to the laptop compartment. And obviously, you might have guessed by now, MacBook Pro 13-inch 2019 base model. This is what I use. As you can see, only 2 USB-C Thunderbolt 3 ports, and of course, a D-brand skin. Done a video on this bad boy. Really like it. Decent value for money, especially compared to the last gen. And something new, which I haven't really mentioned on the channel before, I have this keyboard cover that I got from XSKN on Amazon, and it's all of the Final Cut Pro shortcut keys. So I'm learning all kinds of new stuff for using shortcuts in Final Cut Pro. Very nice. Not gonna throw that one. Then we've got a piece of legacy technology. In case you watched my my Amazon tech unboxing video, you'll know I got this case for, you guessed it or not, an iPad 4. Now, I rock an iPad 4 mainly because it was my family's iPad. No one was using it, so I decided, hey, why not? So I actually installed Duet Display on this guy, so I can have a second display for video editing on the go. And let me tell you, productivity with 2 displays, whether you're referencing notes or referencing the viewer in a video editing program, is huge. And it's also just nice to be able to pull out a device with a larger screen that isn't a laptop sometimes. Watching a couple of YouTube videos at lunch or whatever. This is great. And honestly, I can't browse Twitter on it because I can't download the app. You can't really download any new apps, but the apps that are already on here still work and will work for the foreseeable future. So it's pretty good, and that's why I have the lightning charging cable in this little pouch. Then the only other thing in this is an actual VGA cable, because why not, right? And this is something that's, come in handy a couple times. Maybe the teacher forgot a VGA cable or something. And something I've also done a few times, actually before I got that iPad working with Duet Display, is a lot of the monitors at school are just, those old 1x1 monitors, or they're old. But if you grab a VGA cable and this dongle that I have, you can just plug in your laptop and use it as a secondary display. I've done that a few times when I need to, reference a video or some notes and do something on my laptop like typing. So this has come in handy for that. And that's all the tech that's actually in the bag. But we can also talk about what I carry with me in my pockets. So this is the Samsung Galaxy J7 2016. This is the phone I'm still rocking. I'm probably going to be upgrading it this coming Black Friday 2020. Looking for some good deals, gonna pick something new up. I've been using this since middle of 2017, so it's had a decent life and I'm still using it. It still works. Then I've also got these guys. I showed these off in my Amazon Tech unboxing video. These are a pair of Aki true wireless earbuds. These things are great. I love them. There are a few issues. The touch controls are kind of garbage, and there's been a little more skipping than I'm used to when I'm listening to these, but battery life, the case, everything like that has been super solid. They also use micro USB, which is why I have this micro USB cable. But yeah, those live in my pocket. It's like, again, it's kind of like the iPad. It's great to just pull out something that isn't a huge honking pair of headphones if you need to, you know, pick up a phone call or something. So that has been it. That is my tech everyday carry for early 2020. And, you know, I've put together a lot of these products for, like, I bought them for reviews on the YouTube channel. I like them, I use them. So it's great to kind of show off what I use on a daily basis. And I've been rocking this for a little while now. Not gonna be too much changing in the next little while. What could be changing though is the camera bag, because I've been looking at getting some more lenses, something like that. So definitely stay tuned for a follow-up video on the what's in my camera bag. But for now, that's been it for this video. Make sure you subscribe for more tech videos and tutorials like this, and make sure to follow me on Twitter as well at KyleGNew.